It was supposed to be a simple family outing, an afternoon to enjoy nature, breathe in the summer air, and let the children splash in the river. But for 34-year-old Emiko Tanaka and her husband Hiroshi, that warm July day in 2023 turned into a living nightmare. Their 5-year-old son, Haruki, wandered just a few feet too far into the river. In the blink of an eye, the current swept him away. Now, nearly 2 years later, Emiko still hears his voice, only now it's in her dreams. My son is the one who's shocked, she says, her voice trembling. He's asking me, Mama, why did I die? Haunted by that question, Emiko and Hiroshi have turned their grief into purpose. They've made it their life's mission to ensure that no other family suffers the way they did. A mother's endless grief. Every detail of that day remains vivid in Emiko's memory. Haruki had been wearing his favorite red cap, and was laughing as he threw pebbles into the river. He was always curious, Emiko recalls. Always running ahead, asking questions, trying to catch frogs. The family was picnicking along the banks of the Tama River near Tokyo. The current didn't look dangerous. There were no warning signs, no lifeguards, no barriers. Haruki slipped on a mossy rock, and in seconds, he was gone. We screamed. We jumped in after him. But it was too late, Hiroshi says, still staring at the floor as he recounts the moment. The rescue team found Haruki's body 2 hours later, 1 kilometer downstream. Confronting the silence. In the aftermath, the couple was consumed by grief, but also by guilt. I kept asking myself, why didn't I hold his hand? Why didn't I check the depth of the water? Emiko says. But soon, their emotions turned outward. Why had no one warned them? Why were there no signs? Why had society become so casual about the dangers of rivers? In Japan, we teach children to be afraid of the ocean, to wear floaties in pools. But rivers, we act like they're harmless. They're not, Hiroshi explains. They found out Haruki was not alone. Over 200 people drown in rivers annually in Japan, many of them children. Yet safety infrastructure, public awareness, and prevention measures remain minimal, especially in non-designated swimming spots. Turning grief into action. By late 2023, the couple had launched a non-profit organization called Haruki's Voice, dedicated to river safety awareness. It began with social media posts, warning parents about deceptively dangerous areas. Then came workshops at local schools, river patrol collaborations, and partnerships with lifeguard associations. They created animated videos for children, simple enough for kindergartners to understand. Don't go in alone. Don't go without an adult. The river may look calm, but under the surface, it moves fast, one video says, with Haruki's cartoon character delivering the message. Their most impactful initiative was a petition campaign, pushing local governments to install multilingual safety signs, fences near fast-flowing areas, and emergency flotation devices. Within 6 months, over 100,000 people had signed. Changing laws, changing lives. In early 2025, thanks to their relentless advocacy, 2 districts in Tokyo and Kanagawa passed ordinances mandating safety signs at all public riverfront access points. Funding was allocated to increase seasonal patrols and install rope-based rescue kits. While the couple sees this as progress, they say it's only the beginning. We still get messages every month from parents who lost their children, Emiko says. And many didn't even know the danger until it was too late. They're now working with universities to conduct hydrology research and map out the most dangerous river locations across the country. Their aim is to build Japan's first national river danger database accessible to everyone, especially tourists and new parents. A community rebuilt by tragedy. The loss of Haruki has brought not only action but also community. Through their work, Emiko and Hiroshi have connected with over 40 families who have faced similar losses. Together, they've built support groups, safe spaces for shared grief, healing, and hope. At one gathering earlier this year, families gathered at the riverside for a candlelight vigil. Floating lanterns bearing the names of lost children drifted downstream, as parents stood arm in arm, some crying, others in silence. "We're not alone anymore," whispered one mother whose daughter drowned in 2021. It's in these moments that the Tanakas find the strength to keep going. The voice of Haruki. Even now, Haruki remains the heart of everything they do. Emiko wears a locket with his photo inside, and the cartoon version of him in their videos speaks with the same playful tone he once had. But the dreams still come. In one dream, he was standing in the river, looking at me confused. He said, "Mama, why did I die?" And all I could do was cry and tell him, "I'm sorry. I didn't know, but now I'll tell everyone." That promise has become their compass. A message to all parents. To parents across Japan and the world, Amiko and Hiroshi have a simple message: never underestimate nature. The river doesn't have to look scary to be dangerous. It doesn't make noise. It doesn't warn you. It just takes, Hiroshi says. They urge parents to avoid letting children play near rivers unsupervised. Research water conditions before visiting. Teach kids about the invisible dangers, like strong currents or sudden drop-offs. Demand proper safety measures from local governments. It only takes a second, Amiko says. And then, a lifetime of what ifs. Looking ahead. Despite their sorrow, the Tanakas are determined to build a safer future for all children. Their next goal is to launch a nationwide River Safety Awareness Week, with government support and public broadcasting involvement. They also hope to develop a phone app alerting users when they enter high-risk river zones using GPS and weather data. But at the heart of every effort is one simple, painful truth: if we had known just a little more, Haruki might still be here. Conclusion. Love that never ends. The river took their child, but not their love. That love now flows outward, into classrooms, community centers, government offices, and riversides across Japan. Amiko still speaks to her son every day. I tell him what we did, where we went, who we helped. I tell him his voice is saving lives. And perhaps, through Haruki's voice, the little boy with the red cap is still laughing, somewhere just beyond the current, guiding others back to shore.